So it's been a while. Um, yeah. Sorry. I literally have been trying to post videos for the last like month, but everything electronic wise has decided to fail on me at the same time. I sort of expressed my phone problem on the Instagram briefly. That's kind of functionable right now. It's being used as a light, as usual. My other computer doesn't work very well. I can't record any more videos, and I can't post them. So I've got to use this computer, which is a lot beefier. I tried to record this video over a month ago when I got home from my St. Lucia vacation that I think I mentioned at some point. Yeah. I have to re-record the whole thing. None of it was usable. So here we are. And we're gonna do the thing. So I'm gonna try to make this quick, because I don't know how much time I have, and I want to get this edited and recorded, edited and posted tomorrow. Well, later today, I guess, since it's past midnight. But yeah, I'm just gonna make this quick. So being the alpha of a pack takes responsibility. That's an obvious one, I guess. In order to lead a group of people for anything, you need to be like responsible enough to handle that like job, I guess is what it's called. I guess it's a job. I mean, it's not an official job, but there's work, I guess, that's involved, so it counts, I guess. And it's also not entirely like all fun and games. Like, being the alpha of a pack shouldn't be taken as a joke, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And it's definitely not about being like some sort of dictator or whatever. If you're leading a pack and like sort of dictating everything that happens and like just sort of not giving anyone else any say, then you're probably not doing it right. To be an alpha, you need patience. I guess this is also kind of self-explanatory or obvious, I guess. You're gonna need patience in order to, you know, deal with certain issues that might come up. For, like, I can't really give any examples because, like, it could be anything, like, literally anything. And you definitely can't lead out of spite or out of anger, or out of rebellion, because that's not what packs are about. If you're leading, if you're, like, forming, like, a pack, and, like, packs are not gangs, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Packs aren't gangs, and they shouldn't be treated like gangs. So if you're, like, leading a pack, and your whole message and goal is about, like, you know, rebelling against society and, like, then just don't do that. That's not what it's about, like, at all. And another thing is, you can't really just jump into being something like an alpha. It's not really something you can just jump into. Most people who are alphas, usually already know that they're meant to be an alpha. They're sort of already born with the necessary qualities that are needed to be like an alpha. So if you're questioning whether or not you're alpha material or not, there is a chance you might not be. So yeah, you need to be mature to be an alpha. That's kind of an obvious one. If you're not very mature and you're just kind of like, you know, always flying off the handle and you're kind of a loose cannon all the time and like if you don't take things very well, if you're not capable of taking things well and like responsibly dealing with issues, then you probably shouldn't be an alpha, because as an alpha people come to you with issues, and if you can't handle them properly, then things are just gonna spiral out of control and everything's just gonna go downhill, and it won't be a good situation. So yeah, as an alpha you should be kind. The nicer a person you are, the more likely your pack members will come to you for help or for advice. Also, the nicer you are, the more liked you'll be by the rest of the community and by your pack. And this is a very important thing as an alpha. You don't want to be hated by your pack. You don't want to be hated by the community, because it's just kind of self-explanatory that it won't go well for you. Oh yeah, I'm using my iPad for notes, by the way. Okay, so in a real wolf pack, the alphas are typically the parents, and the rest of the pack are either the children, like the pups, or like other family members. So as an alpha, it's possible that you might have to sort of take on some sort of parental role for your members, especially if your members are younger. Like if you have pups in your pack, treat them like they were your kids. Like, watch over them, protect them. A pack is a family, and you should treat it as such. You should view every single one of your members as either a child or a sibling. And it's important to love everyone equally. Don't go like this. Some of this stuff also goes for other members as well. Like, this isn't, not all of this is entirely limited just the alpha. This really goes for any member, really, at all. As an alpha, it is your job to look out for each and every one of your members and to make sure each and every member is alright. Basically, if they're going through a hard time, be someone that they can talk to. If they're stuck in some sort of drama with another pack or another pack member, be there for them and try to help sort it out if you can. Violence is never the answer, by the way. And you also need to be honest with your pack members. If they do something wrong, or like break one of the rules or something, you have to tell them. They can't read your mind. No one can read your mind. They have to, like, if they did something wrong or broke the rules, you have to tell them that they broke the rules. Or they're not gonna know, and they're not gonna be able to stop for next time. So, yeah. Basically, your goal as an alpha is to build up trust with your pack members. This is so that they can feel more comfortable around you. If they trust you, then they're more likely to come to you for help if they need it. Oh, my eyes. Allergies suck. Also, as an alpha, remember that you are the adult in the pack. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you can't have fun and, like, you know, just because you're, like, the adult of the pack does not mean you can't, like, play fight with your other members, or, like, that doesn't mean you can't shift with members. Like, you can still do all of that, like, normal, like you would anyways, but, you also need to be more aware and just more mature and more responsible, basically. So that's it, really. I'm gonna set this down right there. Basically that's it. It's kind of rambly. It's not very well put together because, quite honestly, I've about had it with this video. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment down below if I forgot something or if you want to add something. Feel free to leave that below. You can also leave something else below if you want to. That's up to you. Leave what you want, really. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon to be notified every time we upload. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next video. Happy howling. Gotta move forward.